If you've been on 4chan lately, you probably noticed that there are these petitions to secede from the Union if you live in the United States. Now, mind you, anyone can start a petition on the petition government website, so there's no actual evidence that any of the states want to secede, but considering how butthurt Republicans get and they say this shit all the time, I would not be surprised, especially Texas, because Texas even has it in their state constitution, the right to secede. So they just love that word. Now, I'm not going to talk about the secession, how I feel about it, civil war, blah blah blah. What I'm here to talk about is just my pure cynicism that it would never happen regardless, or if it did happen, it would not be to the benefit of anybody. And there's a simple answer for this. Americans are stupid. Americans suck the cock of their capitalist god, Mammon. Americans prefer to pretend they're making it rather than, set up laws and regulations where they could conceivably make it. Americans like pitiful rewards for good jobs. They like to be told they're hardworking and they're talented and stuff, rather than actually have physical recognition for it, such as moderators not being able to ban you, as opposed to just, oh, he's a good member, but he gets fucking banned anyway. Americans love being able to punish others for shit that is beyond their control, such as, someone got banned for being a troll. Well, who defines what a troll is? The moderator. What's there to stop the moderator from defining them as a troll? Fucking nothing. What's to stop a woman from getting raped? Fucking nothing. But they're going to blame them anyway, regardless. Oh, it was the miniskirt they wore. Oh, it was that thing he said. Oh, that's just American nature. That is just the culture of America. Americans are just fucking idiots. They have, and if you try to reason with them, they'll just scream even louder. They shut out all logic, all reasoning, because if they didn't, their entire system would collapse overnight. If Americans ever woke up to the fact that no matter how hard they work, they're not going to succeed, that just because you're a mean individual does not give somebody the right to censor you, that no matter what you do, as long as there is someone above you to command you at the bottom, there's no point in doing anything. If Americans ever came to this realization, there would be no way to continue for there to be a functioning America. It would deteriorate. It would be Zimbabwe overnight, because that is the entirety of American culture. That is the entirety of their economic system. And so Americans cannot afford to think that way, even in small doses. That's why I don't think there's going to be state secession, because if there were state secession, then it would force that question on the table. It would force them to recognize that their system isn't just broken, it was never functional to begin with. It never worked in the interest of the working class. It never even worked in the interest of the middle class. It never worked in the interest of anybody, not even the super rich. Nobody benefits in American capitalism. Nobody benefits in capitalism in general. It's always about backstabbing, lying, cutting throats, and just commanding whoever you can get away with commanding. It's a system built on rape, abuse, violence, and deception. And Americans are not yet willing to admit that, and probably never will be. So that's really all I have to say for that.